2022 Sure-Bet Binge-Worthy TV Shows. It's been quite a rough couple of years. From staying at home to excitedly living in this post-pandemic world. But while we try to coexist with protocols and isolations, we all have one thing to be thankful for.
You suck at PowerPoint!
But if you would just drop that?
Having the convenience of binge-watching shows right from home. And with the new year, there's a number of new and continuing shows that's definitely worth the stream.
A rat in the desert. Why come to this place?
Here are 2022's Sure-Bet Binge-Worthy TV Shows. You're rolling with the best of 10s.
I can't stop! I can't stop! I can't stop!
Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share this video with your friends so they can keep up with the non-stop action on TV. Number 10. Peacemaker.
Go! What are you waiting for?
That thing better not crap back there.
Can't house train an eagle, dude.
A show that's kicking off the new year with some outrageous comedy and action is HBO Max's Peacemaker. Continuing the story from the recent Suicide Squad movie, John Cena reprises his role as the lunk-headed wannabe superhero Peacemaker, a man who fights for peace at any cost, no matter how many people he has to kill to get it. From writer and director James Gunn, providing the permission for Cena and the cast to let their freak loose for prime moments in the show. From its wacky dance opening to ridiculous comedic instances, Peacemaker Season 1 shows just how fun being an anti-hero can be and is worth the watch if only to see what Peacemaker's pet eagle, Eagly, would do in the show. Number 9. The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power.
In their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men.
While the show is still set for an autumn launch, the Lord of the Rings series is already creating a lot of anticipation. Dubbed The Rings of Power, the show is based on J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings IP, with the series set in the Second Age of Middle-earth, before the events of The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings novels. The show will provide a glimpse into the forging of the Rings of Power and the rise of the Dark Lord Sauron, as well as other story plot points such as the last alliance between elves and men, set in the Lord of the Rings lore that we all love. Produced by Amazon Studios, which is said to be putting in almost $1 billion into this 5-season prequel, The Rings of Power is scheduled to premiere on Amazon Prime Video in September. Number 8. How I Met Your Father.
We live in confusing times.
Valentina, you are completely insane. I am very into it.
It's really hard to meet someone and connect and have it feel easy.
One of the most well-loved sitcoms within its 9 seasons. Everyone knows and have numerously binged the show How I Met Your Mother. And now, the beloved sitcom is premiering a spin-off, How I Met Your Father, on Hulu. Set in the future where Sophie, played by Hilary Duff, tells her son the story of how she met his dad. Much like its predecessor, the series will show how Sophie and her friends navigate through their 20s and 30s, while taking place in a more modern, post-dating app world. Number 7. Wednesday. A new live-action series directed by none other than highly celebrated director Tim Burton is providing plenty of goth and horror fans reason to rejoice. Wednesday is a series inspired by the iconic character from the Addams Family franchise, starring Jenna Ortega, and will focus on Wednesday discovering her psychic abilities and her forthcoming adventures. While Netflix has yet to announce a release date, this chilling comedy series is already on everyone's standby binge list. Number 6. Moon Knight.
Embrace the chaos.
The highly anticipated series on Disney Plus, Moon Knight, brings Oscar Isaac into the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Mark Spector, an ex-mercenary with a profound case of dissociative identity disorder, becoming the conduit for the Egyptian moon god Khonshu. And while this may seem like a superhero setting for many, it provides Spector a huge case of anxiety as he works out his mental illness while trying to tell the difference between his dreams and reality. This brand new series has a totally new set of characters and storyline, setting it apart from its connection to the MCU. This all-original series from Marvel is set for a March 30 release, providing plenty of anticipation for all MCU fans. Number 5. The Boys.
I know you're trying to be tough, but we're superheroes. Who are you?
The highly celebrated anti-hero series, The Boys, returns for its third season in mid-September and continues the game-changing Season 2 finale, where the boys are no longer in hiding and is now headed toward a direct clash against those loyal to Vought. From the repercussions of Stormfront's demise to the addition of new character Soldier Boy, played by Jensen Ackles, fans are excited to see the new dynamics of the show as they head to Season 3. The satirical superhero show became a massive hit for its treatment of the commercially viable superhero genre, and it's interesting to see how the show will explore new issues even further. And while we can't resist every character's darkest secrets and genocidal impulses, we can't wait to see our favorite characters battle against Homelander and the rest of the Seven. Number 4. Stranger Things. The upcoming 4th season of the science fiction horror drama Stranger Things has been slated for a summer 2022 release, with filming having wrapped and showrunners saying that the show will be worth the wait. Season 3 wrapped up quite emotionally, with Joyce, Will, and Jonathan leaving Hawkins with Eleven following Sheriff Hopper's apparent death. And while it's been revealed that Hopper is very much alive, he'll have to struggle for freedom from Siberia's snowy wasteland. The dangers for our cast continue, from challenges of the Cold War to more mysterious missions that is said to uncover more truths about the town. As expectations are high for this one, fans can't wait to binge watch all of its episodes when it premieres on Netflix. Number 3. House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon is a much-awaited spin-off prequel to the celebrated Game of Thrones, based on George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood saga. The series is set 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones and chronicles the beginning of the end for the centuries-running legacy of House Targaryen. The show will also focus on the reign of King Viserys Targaryen I, who was the 5th king of the Seven Kingdoms, before the civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons occurred. The show is set to premiere on HBO in the middle of 2022. Number 2. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He is the chosen one. He will bring balance.
One of the most anticipated series that has taken years to create, Obi-Wan Kenobi reunites us with a beloved Jedi Knight of Star Wars lore, which is said to be focusing on the events that takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, where Obi-Wan defeated his Padawan, Anakin Skywalker, who joined the dark side of the Force to become the evil Sith Darth Vader, with both Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen set to reprise their roles as Obi-Wan and Anakin respectively, as well as an array of new and old cast members and characters. This expansion to the Star Wars universe is something that is giving fans something to be excited about. And if we can base it on the successes of recent Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, and currently The Book of Boba Fett, we can expect nothing but pristine scenes from this new series. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a 6-part series to be released on Disney Plus within the year. Number 1. The SANDMAN.
Dream. You're gonna need all the help you can get.
Netflix is set to provide yet another binge-worthy show this year with its adaptation of DC Comics' The Sandman, based on Neil Gaiman's best-selling book, The Immortal Embodiment of Dreams. Morpheus is the Sandman, who is the master of the dream realm. The show sees Morpheus being captured and forced to deal with the changes to himself and to his realm, leading to a journey to find his place and retrieve his capabilities. The celebrated story has plenty of mythical references, adding to the lore that is well loved. While an actual date hasn't been given, The Sandman is said to be released on Netflix in the first half of 2022. So, what do you think about these 2022 Sure-Bet Binge-Worthy TV shows? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the notification bell, and share this video. Plus, for more from Best of 10s, head to the archive or check out these other videos.